Hey, a study reviewing research done on almost 80,000 students, elementary school through university, found that teachers are far more influential than parents in motivating students to learn. But parental support was also found to make a difference in helping students get their homework done. Joining us now to talk more about that, our wellness expert and psychotherapist, Heather Hans. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in. So how much influence do parents have with their kids when it comes to homework, stuff like that?
They actually have quite a bit. So the natural intrinsic motivation that kids have it starts in infancy, and the adults around them either help them develop it or they kind of squash it, depending on what they do. And there was an analysis done on 14 different studies finding that parents' involvement in at least supporting their kids to do their homework made it more likely that the homework will get done and with fewer problems. And there's also evidence showing that kids are more motivated when they feel competent and autonomous, and of course when they have a sense of natural curiosity.
Okay, I'm going to ask you for a favor to move your hair away from the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
It's rubbing just a little bit. I don't have that problem. You got to have long hair. Anyway, so what can motivate kids to feel that way? I mean, what can help that?
Sure. So the main thing, first you want to see, is their performance level the same as the task being assigned? Because if there's a big gap in that, then their teacher needs to know, or they possibly need tutoring. But 150 studies show that the main thing that motivates kids to do their homework is feeling that they have a sense of competence, that they can learn the material. And so motivation takes effort to sustain since the beginning of life, but there has to be a sense that success is possible. They lose interest if it's too easy, but also if it's too hard. And a lot of people don't know this, but motivation comes after you complete the task, and then you feel a sense of accomplishment and you want to do it again. And so parents can help that by, say, setting up, like, do five homework problems, and then I'll check it and give you some feedback and go back to it, give them little mini goals. And then another thing that they can do is help them personalize their homework, because kids are just like adults in the sense that they need some sense of control in how they get tasks done. And so sometimes parents or teachers will let them personalize it, like picking their own science experiments or what they're going to write about.
Sure.
But even if not, just being able to set up their workspace or pick when they're going to take breaks when they're doing homework, something that just helps them feel more autonomous will go a long way. And then one last tip is to not reward them or incentivize them too often, because if kids suddenly start getting rewarded for something that they do naturally, and especially if they enjoy some of the things that they're learning, then they'll start to rely on those external rewards and lose their natural motivation. So as a parent, you want to just keep directing them back to their natural curiosity and achievable goals.
Okay, yeah, rewards. Some people call them bribery.
Exactly.
Not a good thing. All right, Heather Hans, as always, good to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.